I've taken keyboarding, I'm taking marketing now, and I've taken sports marketing. Right now we're doing the marketing business challenge. We're working with local businesses and selling things throughout the school.
It's really nice to see what kind of elements actually go into the marketing world and how you can use those skills, start to develop them for your future job.
I'm taking all 4 keyboarding classes this year, and they really helped me with my typing and future careers using Microsoft Office 2016.
AP Computer Science is a great class. You learn some nice basics about programming, and you don't need any experience. We get to learn how to make apps and stuff.
And I think that these upcoming seniors should actually take a great opportunity and look into the business internship. And what that is a 4th-hour class that gives you an opportunity to not only get work experience outside of school, but you also get school credit.
Projects such as playing the stock market game, marketing a board game, building a professional sports franchise, working with the school store, competing in the Apprentice Challenge, attending field trips are all examples of how business classes provide real-life experiences for students.
One of the classes in the technology department as well as in the English department as an elective is multimedia. Focus for quarter 1 is graphic design, where we work on Photoshop. Second quarter is Premiere. We learn video editing software. We learn how to tell a story through video. Third quarter, we do animation, we'll do some 3D, and we'll do some audio work. And then fourth quarter, we tie it all together with some web design.
My favorite part about multimedia is using Photoshop. Just the possibilities with that program are endless. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really good way to learn how to make photos in cool ways.
In applied math, there are currently 6 classes available for students at ECU High School. 4 of the classes are open to any student grades 9 through 12. Those 4 are lifting principles, hydraulics, structures and forces, and alternative energy. I'd say it's kind of a departure from normal coursework as you spend most of your time back in the shop designing, creating, enjoying the building of the various projects. We have a new class available in the engineering design curriculum for all juniors and seniors next year. The class is entitled Robotics. In this class, students will use engineering and robotics to design projects. They will then implement those projects in a problem-solving situation.
Students who take classes in the Family Consumer Science Department get real-life learning. Everything we do in class, they can take out and use in their life that day, whether it be cooking, whether it be designing their bedroom, or whether it be working with children in a job-related career.
I've taken 1 cooking class and I'm in the middle of my 2nd right now. People should take cooking because ultimately you learn to better work in a group and it's more of a team activity, and because you can take these skills and use them at home and throughout the rest of your life.
So I've taken all the FACS cooking classes and I've learned basic culinary skills that I can use in my everyday life at home. My favorite class was the fit cooking class because you learn how to cook to be an athlete.
I took the infant and toddler development class and it was really fun, and I learned a lot of skills that I'll use in my life. And my favorite part is when I got to watch a fake baby over the weekend.
For those students who are interested in going into teaching or working with children or psychology, the Family Consumer Science Department has a career pathway that you can get experience with preschool children, elementary children, and then all various ages. And the new class that we have this year is called Teacher Cadet Academy. You get to work in a special ed classroom, you get to work in an elementary classroom, a middle school classroom, and a high school classroom.
The mentor program at Eastview High School is designed for students who are college-bound. The students first take a seminar, which is a class, 1-period class meeting for a quarter. Following the successful completion of the seminar, they are then placed in the field with a professional in which they plan to pursue for their college major and their career interest at this time.
My favorite part would probably be getting to, get experience in the field that you want to go into.
It's just a really cool experience that you get to do. It's really not like any other class you'll take, and you get real life experience.
I would recommend it to anyone, because unless you know 100% what you want to do, and even then it's just to check that you like what you're doing.
I think it's important for students to take choir because it's a fun environment and it's so different than all of our other classes that we take during the day. It's working toward the next concert or the next event that we have to perform at. You can just walk through the door and forget about all the homework that you have to do, forget about studying, all that other stuff.
Doing band can really help you in multiple areas more than just playing your instrument. You learn how music's supposed to sound, you learn what sounds good, what sounds bad, you develop your taste artistically.
It's not totally about learning in terms of mechanics, but more of like you're learning how to cooperate with a group and you're learning how to do something as a group that can kind of go towards one goal.
I take dance because it makes me feel good and it made me more confident than who I am from when I was just a freshman, sophomore.
You get out of your element and it opens up like kind of your art / expressive like style.
The arts are an important part, whether it's dancing or being on stage or choir or band. It's important to be able to communicate through song is what I think. I think that you learn not only how to read music, but you also learn how to form relationships through sharing a bond with that you love.
Why it's important to take the elective Phi-Ed classes at ECU high schools because it's a good breakup in a student's day. So many times the students worrying about English, math, social, science, and it's just really nice for an hour just to not have to really think about those classes, and you can just relax, go have some fun with your friends, playing some badminton, playing basketball. There's so many other options, fall team sports, spring team sports. It's just a good break in the day. With our strength and conditioning classes, it's a real popular class because students get an opportunity to learn how to lift correctly in the weight room. They're able to take what they've learned and apply it after high school, after college.
Okay, so my favorite gym class that I've taken at Eastview is badminton. It's just a fun way to get out of the classroom and relax and have some fun, get some exercise.
I took strength and conditioning 9, 10 in 9th grade. It helped increase my athletic ability, teach me great form and a hard work ethic, and it really plays into the next athletic season and improves like your performance.
Taking gym electives has really helped me focus in the classroom, and I think they're a great thing to do.
Here at Eastview High School, we offer two main pathways of art. We have two-dimensional classes. Inside that, we have drawing, design, painting, photography, and digital art.
I would recommend taking an art class because it definitely challenges you, and it also definitely prepares you for the future if you were to go into an art school and want to pursue an art career.
Like, I'm in photography and I also took Intro to 2D Art, and just having those two, I get to see the two different worlds and how they come together and how everything just needs art.
On the three-dimensional side of the spectrum, we have sculpture classes that are creating things for aesthetically pleasing sake, and on the flip side of that, we have ceramics where we create functional pottery out of clay, both hand building and on the potter's wheel.
What differentiates ceramics from other art classes such as drawing is that you really get the product straight out of the kiln and are able to take it home for actual use.
In today's world, it's very important to be a world citizen, and languages give you a portal into that global citizenship.
Learning a language, I enjoy learning about a new culture the most because it's so different from America.
I would say some of the advantages of learning a language is the fact that you actually have that language in your repository to be able to use it in the future.
Yeah, so there's a lot of real world applications working with say international business or other companies that it's nice to be able to interact with clients who maybe English isn't their first language, and especially since more the United States is becoming more diverse, it's nice to have a second language.
It helps you learn about the culture, and also if you ever want to go there, there's French trips every 2 years we get to go. A lot of the times it helps you feel more connected to the rest of the world, and it gives you a better feel of global citizenship.
Si eres un estudiante que habla español o simplemente disfrutas el idioma, aquí en Eastview tenemos un curso específicamente para ti, para mejorar tu español y todas tus habilidades lingüísticas.
学生会在中国的历史长河中学习文学和艺术。文学我们会涉及到经典小说和诗歌，艺术方面我们会学习书法、国画、剪纸、武术、民间舞蹈、音乐和电影。如果你的家庭中有 中文环境，上过沉浸式中文学校，现在在上中文4年级，或已经完成中文4年级，你一定会喜欢这门课的。
So one of the reasons why you might take the new ACT prep class during your school day is that we provide an opportunity for you to practice. And we help you to connect with quality resources, but more importantly, we have guided study and reflection on your progress. Most importantly, it just helps you make time for focused practice and reflection.
Yearbook is a class where we design, create, and put together the yearbook, which is the story of Eastview High School. And you should take yearbook if you're someone who likes to write, if you're someone who likes to shoot pictures, if you're someone who likes to kind of scrapbook and arrange things. If you're a go-getter, a yearbook is for you.
The class is called LTLC, which stands for Leadership, Thinking, Learning, and Communicating. It's designed really for anybody, grades 9 through 12. There's no prerequisite. We have a kind of an open-ended curriculum where we have some ideas, things that we want to cover. But the class itself can dictate where we go. If something comes up in class, kids are having certain kinds of issues, that becomes our curriculum for the next couple of days. We expect our students to be leaders, we expect them to be successful in school, we want them to be successful in their relationships, but we don't ever teach that to them. It's not an explicit part of our curriculum. So this class was designed to bridge that gap.
So basically Link 101 is a program for 9th and 10th graders interested in developing their leadership skills in some way, shape or form. The clientele of the kids that we look for are any kid who has ever been interested in captainship for a sports team. If you are interested in developing leadership skills for any of your arts, if you're in band or speech debate, if you want to develop those skills to be a leader in those programs, we recommend kids for that.